Hello, greatness. How are you doing? My voice is really gone. How are you all doing? I believe you are doing fabulous and fantastic. Pardon me, my voice. I'm losing my voice this year. It is a year of prayer. We have been laboring in prayer, and so that's why my voice has become scratchy. It's good to see you, Inessa. God bless you for showing up. And I see 4 people online, but I can't see their names. So you are all welcome, and I bless God for your life. Just wanted to stop by as usual and bring some value, bring a perspective, something to challenge your thought, something to inspire you, something to give you something to munch on, right? Today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday as we navigate our way into the weekend. I just wanted to bring a perspective. What is the difference between time and life? What is the difference between time and life? And I know that I'm bringing this perspective from the old adage that there has to be a work and life balance, right? Maybe I'll do a session specifically for work and life balance, or life and work balance, or however you say it, right? But I have come to understand that your life is your time. The only difference between life and time is they are proportional. So, quote unquote, there are no difference between time and life. Your time is equal to your life. The reason why your business will struggle, the reason why your marriage will struggle, the reason why your children might miss out on you is because you are thinking that you have your life. And most of the time when we talk about our life, we direct it towards our time with our family, right? Our time with the people we love. Our time with, good morning, Marilyn, how are you doing? Good to see you, right? So usually whenever we talk about our time, when somebody say, oh, this is my time, right? Or this is my life, usually. Yeah, this is my life, right? You cannot bring my life to my work, or you cannot bring my life to my business, right? We are always thinking of it in terms of your life being separate from your time. I hope I'm communicating here, right? Can somebody help me with the feedback? Marilyn or awesome, good to see you, right? So please help me out. Am I communicating? I'm trying to get a point across, and I'll leverage on that point, right? So whenever we talk about my time, or people say this is my life and this is my business, right? What they are saying is their time with their family, or the beloved people in their lives, or their private way of doing things is separate from their business or from their work. But I want to point something out. Your life is your time. There is no there is no difference. You can't have a life and you can't have a time here. Right? You cannot have a business life and a family life. Nope, nope, nope. I know that, I am creating some huge contradiction with this. But believe me, work with me for a minute, you will see it. Your life is your time. And I always say, wherever I talk about this, I always say that the only time we begin to see that our life is actually our time. What I'm doing with you right now, I'm investing my life into you. You are also investing your life into me. We are not just spending time together. Because the moment we think we are spending time together and we exclude life from our time, we minimize our productivity. And that's where I'm going with this. Right? Say, prioritize your time. Right? So, I'm getting there, Inessa. Right? So, the only way, maybe let me skip there real quick and I'll come back. The only way you can prioritize your time is with the understanding that your time is your life. That's the only way. The understanding that your time is your life is what gives you the grace to prioritize that time. Because if you don't understand the reason why somebody will binge on Netflix or binge on whatever show or whatever thing for hours, is because they think that is their time. Are you following me? They think that is their time, but what they are forgetting is that it is their life. And so 5 years down the line, or 365, we just started 365 days. Now we are 7 days into it. It is not a year anymore. So whatever you spend the 7 days doing, thinking that that is your time to do A, B, C, or D, what you are forgetting and missing out is that that time you spent is your life. It's very simple, but if you don't pay attention to it, you will miss it. And 100 days down the line, you will begin to wonder, wow, I haven't been able to do anything I said I was going to do. Yes, the reason is because you forgot that the time you were spending was actually your life. And the only way, or the only times we actually see what I'm talking to you about right now, we see the equality between time and life is when a doctor diagnoses somebody of, some form of a disease and gives them a certain time frame and say, oh, you only have this amount of time to live, or this amount of months to live. Then it clicks. We come to that epiphany. And now the things that you were supposed to have done years ago, now you want to do them now. Beloved, when we understand this, you will not allow anybody to manipulate you. You will not allow anybody or anything to control your life. You will not allow anything or anybody to take your precious time away from you. Why? Because every single moment of time that you spend with anybody, you are spending your life with them. Whether it's 5 minutes, 2 minutes, this amount of time you are spending with me, I value it. Why? Because I know it is your life. That is why when I come, I try my best to give you value. Right? Because you are not just spending time with me, you are spending your life. This is what brings about prioritizing your time. Right? This This is what brings about prioritizing your time, because now you know that if the thing is not valuable to my life, if the thing is not getting me to the place where I need to go, because I am on a shift. Let me add another thing here real quick, and I'll let you go for today and probably the weekend. But if something press my heart, I might come during the weekend. When you begin to see that your time, said yes, focusing on what's important to add value to your life. Yes, right? What's important to add value to your life. So, picking it up from there, our life is finite. Our life here on this earth is finite. Right? As much as we would want to live here forever, that is not the truth. That is not the reality. And the secret or the unknown is that I don't know how much time I have on this earth. I don't know. You don't know. That means that every moment is critical. Taking my energy, time, living in full emotion life. I like that. Awesome. I like that, Jonathan. Take in my energy. So time means taking my energy. Life is living in full emotion. Awesome. I like that. I like that. Excellent. Right? So knowing that my time is finite here, if I want to flow with what Jonathan just posted, right? Take in my energy. So every time I'm spending with you, you are taking in my energy. Right? You are taking in my energy. And that energy is what causes me to live in full emotion. That energy is what causes you to be able to live in that full emotion. Because that is the driving force of where you will end up. Right? That is what will drive you to the place that you are supposed to be. And so as we journey in 2022, my question is that what are you investing your time in? What are you investing your time in? Because that which you invest your time in will determine the ROI, the return on your investment of your life. Please write that down. What you spend your time doing will determine the return on investment on your life. Will determine the return on investment on your life. I end with this. Your time is simply your life. And that energy that you take in, as Jonathan just posted, will determine how well you live in full emotions. How well you are going to live in full emotion. Right? And he said, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to become? Who are you going to become? And for what purpose? I like that. God bless you, sir. God bless you. Right? So what are you going to do about it? In order to get the results you are looking for in 2022, whether in your business, in your life. I think I missed some part. Tomorrow, God willing, I'll drop it. I have to. Yeah. To be able to get the results that you are looking for in 2022. To be able to look at the end of the year, to be able to look back and say, I really did it. I got everything I wanted to. Beloved, it is that little drops of water that makes a mighty ocean. It is those 10 minutes, those 5 minutes that you spend doing certain things. It is that hour that you binge on some things that will determine what the outcome will be. I'm not saying don't entertain yourself or don't have fun, no. But the point I'm driving at is that everything you are doing counts. Right? So whether it is spending time with your kids or spending time with your beloved or spending time just watching your favorite movie, whatever that thing is, the point is that make sure that it is adding value to you. There's so much going on in my spirit now. Right? Time is only a teacher. I have put together a program. It will be released, God willing, next week. And I teach you some 3 business myths that has the capacity to take your business to the next level. Right? It will be launched, God willing, next week. It's a low ticket program, so don't get scared about it. It's just a low ticket. I think it's just going to be like $29. Just something to, get people started. Because I know that many people get into the arena in this online business and in business in general, and they miss out on some small, little stuff that hinder them from maximizing the potential that is locked up within them. Right? And so keep an eye on that. God willing, next week it should be ready and released. But the last thing I want to leave you with is that your time is a teacher. That is what time is. Time is not money. Time is a teacher. These are all stuff that we need to address. Time is a teacher. I don't want to spoil what we have talked about today. But time is a teacher. It is only meant to teach you and to make you a person of value. It is meant to make you a person of value. And whatever you spend your time doing, again, will determine what the outcome of your life will be. And that is why I can boldly say your time is your life. Jonathan said, action, investment, meaning, aim. Wow. Jonathan, I need to connect with you. I think we have similar grace with, acronyms. I am pretty good at that one too. So I love that. Aim means to take action, investment, and give those investment a meaning. I like that. Don't be like Lazarus or Lucas who flew too close. You have to have balance too. Should be wise about it. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I like that. Awesome, Jonathan. God bless you for your inputs. I greatly appreciate that. Right. So let me wrap it up here. God willing, I think I'll come tomorrow, not in the morning. I have a video to shoot tomorrow. And so that will be maybe later in the evening. I'll come and we can fellowship together and bless each other. As you know, I love the interaction. God bless you, Marilyn, Jonathan, Inessa, and everybody out there. I know a lot of people watch it later, so God bless you. Also, there's the summary of everything we have shared today is that there is no difference between time and life. Your time is simply your life. Don't wait till the doctor puts a prognosis or a diagnosis upon you, telling you you have this amount of time. That is when you are in a hurry trying to do the things that you know you should have done all these years. I rebuke that out of your life. But now that you have health, you have what it takes, God has graced you. Go out there, put in your best, right? Go out there, put in your best. And let me share this with you. You are not the determinant of how good you are. I just felt in my spirit to say this to somebody, because you think you are not good enough. You think you are an imposter. You have an imposter syndrome. You think you don't have what it takes. You think nobody will like what you share. If you are watching me right now, you are watching someone who is very, how do we call this term? I don't know why I've just lost it. You are looking at somebody who is very laid back, right? The energy you are seeing me exhibit online, when you meet me, you will think, I don't know how to talk, right? But I have come to understand that you are not the determinant. I know I'm going off from the topic, but I felt this in my spirit to tell somebody. You are not the determinant of your results. I mean, you are not the determinant of how good you are. That's the point I'm trying to make. You are not. You are not. It is the people who are hearing you, your audience, the listeners, that are going to determine how good you are. And trust me, they will testify about your goodness. The only thing is spend time becoming a person of value. I remember I preached for someone, and this person is pretty good with his church, and let me be honest, I was a little bit intimidated, right? Because I know that this man of God is good, and how can I deliver? And I prepared as usual, went and delivered. Guess what? His members were like, man, this was so good. They called their pastor and told him about it. Right? That's when I came to this epiphany that you are not the determinant of how good you are. That is, somebody need to hear this. You are not the determinant of how good you are. You just make yourself valuable. When the time presents itself, go and deliver. And the people who hear you will testify. They will send the message across and tell everybody that Marilyn is somebody you must meet. That Inessa is somebody you must get in touch with. That Olga is somebody you must meet. That Jonathan is somebody you must meet. Go and become a person of value to your world. Spend the time that you have making yourself valuable, because time is only a testimony. He will testify for you or against you based on what you used him for. I love you. I believe in your future. And I know without a shadow of doubt that you are meant for something great, something big, something massive. All you need to do is, like Jonathan said, aim. Take the action, have an investment in the things that you value, and give your life a meaning. Have a great one. And I'll see you, God willing, tomorrow, later in the evening. Bye-bye.